Hi, I'm Catherine and I'm a manager at DZA. I have worked here for about 7 years now and specialize in hospital reimbursement, specifically Medicare cost reports. Today, we're going to talk about inpatient days and common issues I see when preparing a facility's Medicare cost report. As a refresher, Medicare reimburses a facility for inpatient days based on a calculated per diem. This per diem is calculated by taking total allowable costs divided by patient days. Because of this, it is important to make sure patient days aren't being overstated, as this will decrease the facility's per diem and ultimately decrease the facility's reimbursement from Medicare. The first step I recommend is to reconcile your internal statistics to the revenue code report at least on a quarterly basis, but preferably on a monthly basis. To do this, we would start by comparing room charges on the revenue by revenue code report to those reported on your internal statistics. These should match or at least be fairly close to each other. If there are discrepancies, we would recommend scrubbing the internal statistics to ensure patient days aren't being included in that number, or that swing bed patients aren't being included either. Because patients need to have a 3-day qualifying stay prior to being admitted as a swing bed patient, we sometimes see the patient's entire stay being reported as an inpatient day on your facility's internal statistics. As a reminder, swing bed patients have their own per diem that is calculated separately. Another way to check the accuracy of these internal statistics is to compare just your Medicare patient days to the Provider Statistical and Reimbursement Report, or more commonly known as the PSNR. This report reflects the total number of days that have been both processed and paid by Medicare. Because there can be lags in data depending on Medicare's timing, we oftentimes do see a variance. At the end of the year, we recommend going through your internal statistics one more time before sending this information to your cost report preparer. Once we have the data, we will perform the aforementioned reasonable checks and input this data into your cost report and calculate your new Medicare inpatient per diem. If you still have questions or would like some additional assistance with this, please feel free to reach out to me via email, or you can reach out to my phone number listed on your screen. Thank you so much for your time today.